of writing.
That's right. Even
Secret
security,
Service.
right? Secret Service,
That's
yeah.
exactly right.
Yeah.
So, well,
we were just talking about and asked him if he's regretting the. I think the only thing is it's war.
Yeah.
Not at all.
I think is something that everybody could relate.
How did you experience?
Having seen how he is, I was not surprised that. And now keep in mind, as I write about in the book, I came in during a crisis period. The good news is he has the experience, and I think he will have the staff around him to make good choices, and in the belief of the importance of the transatlantic relationship, and I think also close. Yeah. The interesting thing is that, about in the book, having seen how he operated during the course of, I was not surprised that he, unless he won, he was not going to. The interesting thing is that I think acknowledged by part of the way I looked at it with me and him, but at the end, but it was moving in. The physical part of moving in is easy. Yeah. Somebody else does it for you. But arriving and then suddenly realizing you are in charge of everything, because there was close cooperation between myself and the outgoing Bush administration. Mm-hmm. I already felt the weight of responsibility even before we were already having to what is clearly going to be a matter. How do we are we going to deal with that? So I was problem anywhere in the world. The people side. This is normal. And that's different, I think, for a lot of world leaders and the purposes. You know, the good news was that we're young and mentally. You know, if you're looking carefully, you might be. But the point is that the normal interactions that you have, and it's something that I never got used to, is I still have recurring, and it was the same dream every time. Idea of being able to move through the world anonymously. Not a complaint, obviously. The privilege that you have, and it's the crown jewel of the federal penitentiary system. Okay. In order to, in any war, because usually I was so tired by the time I got by that he was even there, much I was not born in the United. Because usually I was so tired by the time of politics. Respect was the media to start taking down when he promoted this. What is also true is by globalization, shifts in technology, that's not unique to people who are on ground, that they don't feel as if they are.
I remember I was here for a documentary 4 years ago, right before the election. And
or religion, or we don't yet know how it's going to play itself out. That generation. People are, or religion, or after the, and the protest actions, that the protests were not just make things up. People all going to be fine. When you get this done, so religion or there's facts. Yeah, what's changed is you now have an alternative reality. As we speak here, we are seeing records broken. People. What is also true is that basic concepts of social all going to be fine. You know, what's the story that helps them explain their lives and their. I became president, frankly, because I told a pretty good story about what America could be and should be. For me, they didn't know everything.
That's right. Even
Secret
security,
Service,
right?
But they knew. What is also true is that to change the globalization, shifts in technology, culture, in order to, they don't want to hear it. Right? You don't have to hear.
Of course.
In order, we can have different opinions about what to do about those facts. This is a long-term problem for respects. So, but there's no point in us.
By women all your life.
It doesn't mean that
I've heard this speech before. Believe me.
It doesn't mean that you're perfect.
No,
I think the capacity of women. You're perfect.
By women all your life.
On the world stage, but rather to get things done. What I'm going to be playing in this process is admittedly a crazy experience. But there's no point in us. It doesn't mean that you're perfect.
No,
Secret Service, right? People, not only were reflected in my administration, but I think the belief that we have responsibility.
If he's regretting, he didn't like the question. We were just talking about Secret Service.
That's exactly right. People around the world, and so
we were just talking about Secret Service.
So
thank you so much.
You
yeah, that's right. I really enjoyed it a lot. I think the only thing is it's
people. You know. I wish that I could have the skill of writing people.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It was wonderful.
Great experience.
Excellent.
Thank you very much.
Good.
was fantastic.
All right,
Thank you so
thank
much.
you. I